of the WWE.
You know, Pat, we talked about...
Becky Lynch will return on this date, claims ex-WWE employee. A former employee of World Wrestling Entertainment has claimed that Becky Lynch is still under contract with them and will return soon. He urged fans to let go of the anxiety surrounding the man's status with the company. The man in question is Jonathan Coachman, the Irish star's husband. Seth Rollins recently noted that she has a few acting gigs lined up. So while it may take some time before the WWE Universe witnesses Becky Lynch resurfacing on television, Tommy Carlucci has given a date. He claimed everybody knows the company is just letting the fans wonder before they inevitably bring her back at the 2025 Royal Rumble, scheduled for February 1. In the latest episode of Behind the Turnbuckle, The Last Word, Jonathan Coachman brought up Becky Lynch, stating that he has no idea what the company is doing with her. Carlucci agreed that the situation is perplexing, but people can expect her soon. I mean, we saw her at the promo shoot for Netflix. So what the hell is going on with Becky? I don't get it. I'm like you, Coach. I don't get it. Is it done? Is it not done? Are you coming? Are you not coming? We all know she's going to show up at the Royal Rumble, right? Tommy Carlucci said, from 27:44 to 27:57. Tommy Carlucci contradicted a recent report by Fightful Select, who revealed that WWE does not have any immediate plans for the man. The report states that her return date has also not been decided yet. Could Becky Lynch even the score at WrestleMania 41? One of the heavily promoted showdowns of last year's WrestleMania was the Irish Star's match with Women's World Championship Rhea Ripley, which she lost. However, the Australian got sidelined not long after the show of shows. This paved the way for Lynch to capture the title again. She held it for a month before dropping it to Liv Morgan. Rhea Ripley finally reclaimed the top spot in the women's division of Raw on the show's Netflix premiere a few weeks ago when she defeated Liv Morgan. Some believe this was done as a precursor for Becky Lynch's return, so as to book a huge WrestleMania rematch later this year. Ex-WWE employee makes massive prediction about Becky Lynch amid confusion regarding her status. The WWE Universe is still waiting for the potential return of Becky Lynch after several months of absence. Former WWE employee Tommy Carlucci recently predicted when fans would see the man back. Lynch last wrestled in May 2024 when she lost to Liv Morgan in a Women's World Championship steel cage match on Monday Night Raw. She reportedly left the promotion in June after her contract expired. However, the man was featured in Netflix's promo for Raw, leading to speculations about her comeback. Recent reports suggested she had signed a new deal with the Stanford-based company. Speaking on the Behind the Turnbuckle, The Last Word podcast, Carlucci predicted that the 37-year-old former Women's World Champion would show up at Royal Rumble on February 1st. I mean, we saw her in the promo shoot for Netflix. So, what the hell is going on with Becky? I don't get it. I'm like you, Coach. I don't get it. Is it the new contract done? Is it not done? You're coming? You're not coming? We all know she's going to show up at the Royal Rumble, right? 27:45, 27:57. Becky Lynch could turn heel upon her WWE return, suggests veteran. On Sportskeeda Wrestling's Writing with Russo, former WWE writer Vince Russo discussed the potential return of Becky Lynch. He pointed out that her comeback could witness a character change. The wrestling veteran disclosed that he would not mind seeing a feud between a heel Lynch and babyface Rhea Ripley. Bro, if it were me, I like the idea of, like you said, I like the idea of Charlotte with Tiffany, Russo said. Bro, I don't mind the idea of Becky as a heel against Rhea Ripley. I don't mind that at all, he said. 112 to 127. It will be interesting to see whether Lynch makes her WWE return soon. Braun Strowman written off due to injury, WWE title change. Becky Lynch returns? 5 predictions for Saturday night's main event 2025. WWE will soon hold its second episode of the relaunched Saturday night's main event on January 25th, 2025. The San Antonio show is stacked with several big matches, and the company could make some grand changes ahead of the Royal Rumble. Here are 5 bold predictions for the upcoming SNME. WWE could write Braun Strowman off. Braun Strowman recently moved to SmackDown from Monday Night Raw in the transfer window. The monster of all monsters has been seen in limited appearances since his comeback from injuries that have followed him for a while now. He briefly feuded with the Judgment Day and Bronson Reed on the Red Branded show, but they fizzled out in no time. While the feud greatly benefited Bronson Reed despite losing the match, Strowman didn't have the same luck. Now, the monster among men will be facing Jacob Fatu at SNME, and it seems like the latter would be the primary beneficiary of this match as well. Thus, there is a chance that WWE could write Strowman off after January 25. Kevin Owens could attack a Hall of Famer with a piledriver. Kevin Owens has been in a wild frenzy since he turned heel again. The prizefighter has already shelved Randy Orton with a piledriver and attacked Cody Rhodes with a package piledriver after losing his title match for the undisputed WWE Championship at the previous SNME in December. This time, KO and the American Nightmare will meet to sign the contract for their upcoming ladder match at Royal Rumble. Notably, Shawn Michaels will also be present for the contract signing. To give Owens more heat, WWE could make the prizefighter go rogue in San Antonio and injure HBK with a piledriver. This would further increase the stakes of the match and would also give Triple H more reason to hate the former Universal Champion. Number 3. Sheamus could break a long-time WWE title curse. Sheamus is set to face Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship at SNME. The Celtic Warrior and the Dog have traded blows before, but their matches were always affected by interferences. This time, however, the four-time WWE Champion could dethrone Breaker to win the title in a fair match. The IC Championship is the only WWE title that the Celtic Warrior hasn't won in his time in WWE so far, and he has also remarked that the title was cursed. But the Irishman could break the curse this Saturday and defeat the Steiner Dynasty superstar. Sheamus has already shown that he can't be taken down easily in a fair match when he won his feud against Pete Dunne in a Donnybrook match. Thus, WWE could make the bold decision of ending Braun Breaker's IC title run prematurely for a second time. Becky Lynch makes a heel return. Becky Lynch is one of WWE's 4 horsewomen and inarguably one of the biggest baby faces in the business. The man was last seen in the company when Liv Morgan dethroned her as the Women's World Champion and then defeated her in a rematch to strengthen her splendid heel run with Dominic Mysterio. But now, there is a possibility that the Irishwoman could don a black hat herself. The 7-time WWE Women's Champion would likely go after Rhea Ripley on her return to get her hands on the Women's World Championship. However, as Mommy is now a babyface, the Stanford-based promotion could turn Becky heel, especially since the man already carries the grudge of losing her previous title shot against Ripley at WrestleMania XL. This would also allow her to align with her husband Seth Rollins, who is currently the antagonist in CM Punk's story. WWE legend could jump in to save.